Birmingham, known as the Iron City, is also a place grappling with a painful past. A church bombing in 1963 claimed the lives of 4 young girls. Tonight, WVUA 23's Khadijah Torbert introduces us to the 5th little girl as she spent her life trying to come to terms with the fallout from that attack.
Well, all of a sudden I heard a sound, boom, and I heard someone holler, somebody bombed the 16th Street Baptist Church.
In September 1963, 15 sticks of dynamite were planted by the Ku Klux Klan in the basement of 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham during Sunday morning services underneath the girls' restroom in the church. That bomb killed 4 young girls, 11-year-old Carol Denise McNair, 14-year-old Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robertson, and Addie Mae Collins at 10:22 a.m.
I called out for my sister. I said, Addie, but she didn't answer. I didn't know what had happened.
Immediately after the blast, church members started to dig in the rubble to search for survivors. And there was a survivor, Sarah J. Collins Rudolph, known around the world as the 5th little girl.
It was God that brought me through this, you know. He let me live, tell the story. But I just thank him. I give him all the praise and all the glory for sparing my life.
At just 12 years old, a time where most young girls are playing outside or with dolls, Collins Rudolph was hospitalized for months after being hit with shards of glass that went into her eye.
I had to go back and get my right eye removed, and I had to get adjusted to seeing out of just one eye. That I was, nervous, and I was so fearful, and loud noise just had me always jumpy all the time.
Collins Rudolph says after the incident, she was surprised no one really discussed the bombing and was told to forget about it. It was as if the major event never took place, leaving her to cope with the tragedy for years the best she could.
I began to drink and I began to smoke. It wasn't until I came to God and he changed my life. And now I can go out and talk about it.
And 57 years later, we come back to this very spot, 16th Street Baptist Church, a day on September 15th, 1963, that changed the nation forever. Although 4 little girls perished on that day, the sole survivor, Sarah J. Rudolph, tells me how she replaced that bitterness and that hatred with love and understanding.
I just had to forgive them because forgiveness, it gets into you and start making you sick and stuff. And I didn't want to start getting sick simply because I was holding it on the inside of me.
The Klansmen who killed those 4 little girls and emotionally and physically scarred Collins Rudolph for life went free for 39 years. Collins Rudolph says although she's glad that justice was finally served, only restitution would bring closure. Collins Rudolph remembers every detail of September 15, 1963, a painful memory forever ingrained in history that she says she'll keep telling for all to hear.
When you're young and someone do something as bad as that, it just puts you in history. So it's something that I'm in, and I like talking about that day simply because I don't want those girls' death to be in vain. Young people today, they think things have been like this all the time, but people died and suffer for us to get our freedom. The civil rights bill being passed, So they need to know the history of Birmingham.
In Birmingham, Khadijah Torbert, WVUA 23 News.